So it's been a little bit over 2 months that I haven't been out doing any hiking. So since the weather kind of cooled down a little bit, so I decided to use this Saturday to continue on my my hike on Ouachita Trail. Last time, the very last hike, I stopped at a little bit past mile marker 160, a little bit. So this hike I just I did around 1.5 miles so far. The terrain was slightly uphill all the way to my marker 162, and I got pretty tired because I stopped for like more than 2 months. Got busy with stuff, so I haven't had the chance to get out. So today I continue this the next section from Scenic Drive, Highway 7, all the way to, I believe, Highway 94. Not highway, but County Road 94, Flatside Pinnacle. About 17 to 18 miles for this section right here. I drove all the way to Flatside Pinnacle from Highway 7, driving itself on the county road. It took 45 minutes already, and then I rode my electric bike all the way back to Highway 7 to hike toward that direction. Riding the bike took an hour 40 minutes. That's a pretty long distance. So I'm assuming this section right here will take me around at least 8 hours if I don't stop a lot. If I stop a lot, then it will take longer. And I didn't get to the trailhead, Highway 7 trailhead, around 11:30. So add that to 8 hours. I wouldn't finish until like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. It might be more too, because that's always the case. I stop here and there for a little bit, take pictures, take a break. So I have to use my time wisely though, because we getting closer to fall season. Sunset is getting earlier every day. Every day I look up the weather app. Every day is 1 minute less of sunlight. So I think I have until like 7:30-ish or 7:20 something until sunset. Then have a little bit left of the daylight to hike. So if I make the trip 8 hours total, then that shouldn't be a problem getting there, but I have to hike pretty fast to get there in 8 hours. My average speed for the first 1.5 miles is like 2.5 miles per hour, because it's slightly uphill. Now it's not really flat yet, but It's better than when I first started out. Still have uphill, downhill a little bit here and there, following the contour of the terrain, but it's not too bad. So, but while I was riding my bike, I also went uphill and downhill quite a bit, so probably the terrain of the trail gonna be the same, because the majority of the trail kind of follows that county road all the way close to Flatside Pinnacle. Maybe the last 3-4 miles is gonna merge up to a different direction, but the rest of the time is kind of hugging alongside with the county road. And hike a little bit faster now. There's almost no wind today. Really slow breeze, maybe 2 or 3 miles per hour. So, and of course, I haven't hiked for a little bit over 2 months, so I'm sweating quite a bit too. But my body will adjust to it. We had rain a couple of days ago, so everything kind of green. Plus the temperature kind of cooled down now. At least for the next 2 weeks, mid 80s. Nighttime is like 60s. Some days like 58. That's really nice. So we're getting close to fall season. Hopefully it's not a fake fall temperatures. You know, sometimes like you would get like fall temperatures at the end of August and early September. But when you get to like October and November, it get hot again. That's happened before. I'm getting pretty close to the county road right now. The trail gonna cross the county road. I can hear vehicles. There's a car coming up. Yep. When I was riding the bike, the trail crossed the county road too. So County Road 132. So from Highway 7 to this county road is 2 miles. Crossing the county road 132, getting back into the forest again. While I was driving toward Flatside Pinnacle, there's quite a few people getting out and jog on the gravel road and riding bicycle as well. I guess this one of the popular county road that people get out and stay active. So the next Forest Service road I get to is 153, 3.1 miles. The trail is hugging along the county road, but while I was driving, I looked down to the trail and I couldn't see it. Now I know why. It's pretty thick, overgrown. I just passed some part that I couldn't use the main trail. I have to went off to the side because there was some bushes kind of like grown right onto the trail. County road just right up there, but you couldn't really see it. Or when you look down from the county road, you couldn't see the trail either. So mile marker 163. I don't know if it's supposed to be just laying like this. I don't know how it get up right here. I don't see any tree that has 3 marks showing that there's a mile marker. That is a really steep long stake. Somehow it got uprooted. So I walked about maybe 75 yards. Then there's a mile marker 163. So I guess that's the pile of rock where the stake supposed to be. So I guess someone pulled it up and put it right there. So I'm gonna go back there and bring the stake and put it back where it's supposed to be. It belongs to that pile of rock right there. I guess someone just got itchy in their hand or something and pick it up and put it laying along the trail like that. At least 75 yards or close to 100 yards. Now we have these trails to hike, and we have to keep it how it is, like people that made all this happen, all the volunteers sacrificed their sweat and time, blood, probably. Some people just came after and just mess it up like that. Probably more than 100 yards. There it is, just laying next to a fallen tree. Bring it back, put it where it belongs. So I brought the mile marker back to where it belongs, but it needs to like some kind of like plastic hammer, a rubber mullet to hammer it down, because if you use rock, it's gonna destroy the surface. So I will just leave it there, and maybe one of the volunteers, I will email one of the volunteers in the area if they have the right equipment to hammer it back down. But at least it belongs to where it is right now. Power line crossing right in the middle of the national forest. Now there was those little waterfalls that I just passed by earlier. They barely have running water though, like just trickling down. Even though we had rain 2 days ago, but I guess it has been so dry, so probably all the rain just gets soaked down to the ground. Barely any water running. The temperature is not too bad today, around 84 degree up here, 84, 85. Mile marker 165. So somehow I skipped 104 without, passed by it without seeing it. 164. So I'm at 165 now. So I'm about 4.5, close to 5 miles into the section. And I still have about 13 miles left to hike. Would take about 6 hours something, maybe 6 hours or less, a little bit less, because my average speed is about 2.5 most of the time. Sometimes a little bit quicker if I have flat terrain. Sometimes lower if it's a slight uphill like this. It's not too bad. So I'm in Winona wilderness area, WMA, and Flatside is also a wilderness area. So, but I guess it belongs to Winona WMA, because a WMA is spread out pretty big. It could contains several wilderness area. So far I have not run into any hikers. I saw joggers on the gravel roads, but not hikers. It's pretty hot right now. I think I'm gonna hike for a little bit, and if I have some like good resting area, I will sit down and eat a little bit for lunch, for snack, then keep hiking. Eat an apple, maybe half of an apple, and some snack bar. That's enough energy to hike for a couple miles. Then snack again when I get a little bit hungry. But all I need is water. A lot of water to stay hydrated. The trail kind of get thick again, overgrown. Can't barely see the trail. So here, fallen tree right there, so it's kind of okay. It's toward the other way. That could be confusing, you know. Fallen tree right on the trail like that blocks other markers. Let's find a flat area to take a break. Flat area with a large rock of some kind to sit down. Ooh, getting close to the road. I'm getting some wind too. I can hear cars out there. I can see the road now because I'm up here higher than the road. So this kind of clear out right here and have some rocks, flat rocks that can set down my stuff. So I will take a quick break, eat my apples and a snack bar. Get under the shade to cool down a little bit. County road out there. Oak Mountain Filter. I don't see the shelter, so I'm not gonna go in. If I see it from the trail, then I will go in, but it might be a long distance, so long hike in and out. I'm not gonna waste my time, so keep hiking. I probably passed by many mile markers without recording them, so now I'm at 168, and the tree that my marker was on is fallen down, created a weirdo maker. Crazy, huh? Right at the mile marker too. So 168, and I have around 10 miles left to hike, so I'm pretty close to halfway. Decent pace so far. I started out at 11:30. Now it's 3:10. 3 hours 40 minutes. I got 8 miles in, so decent. The terrain is still kind of rough here and there. There was a flat section for a little bit. Now it's like really choppy. Rocks right on the trail. My right pinky toe kicked a piece of rock and it hurt pretty bad. I was almost limping for a little bit, and then the pain kind of eased away for now. Hopefully I don't kick another rock. My right pinky toe is just been bad for a while from wearing steel toes. Roping on the corner of the shoe. Plus now I do quite a bit of long distance hiking too. It's just sometimes it's getting pretty bad. I bought the silicone protection thing. Last time I put it on, but now I forgot where it is in my backpack. I don't want to dig out and stir up all the stuff in there. Then I have to spend time to put things back to in order that I wanted them. So maybe when I get home I'll do that for the next trip. County Road 124. Prescribed rent area. So probably some from last year. 124. See what this song about. Trail maintenance by Ouachita mountain hikers. Green Thumb Spring, 2 miles. Marker 169. So I get about pretty close to 9 miles in. So that is about halfway. This section about 18 miles-ish. So let's see, halfway. Started out at 11:30. Now it's 3:30. So that is 4 hours. So 4 hours, you got 8 miles. So average about 2 miles per hour. So another 4 hours, then I will be finished. Usually the second half of the section, usually I go a little bit quicker because when I started out, my backpack was much heavier with more water, more snacks. So by the second half, I can pick up my pace a little bit faster and cut down the time I have to spend on the trail shorter. Maybe instead of 4 hours for the second half, maybe I can do three and a half, or even 3 if I don't stop a lot. And it depends on the terrain of the trail too. If it's flat, not too choppy. But right now it is choppy, so I cannot really go really fast. Like this, you don't be careful, you can trip and fall down. It's gonna be a bad deal. Rocks everywhere, and I don't want to kick my pinky toes on any rock anymore. There's a lot of walnut falling on the ground that the squirrel kind of chew them up really good. I'm gonna pick one up and show it. I've seen quite a few of them get chewed up pretty good. So right now, probably a good time to go squirrel hunting if I can find some walnuts or chestnut. See, like when I try to look for some walnut, then I don't see anything on the ground. But when I'm not looking for it, then it just whole bunch of them on the trail. Oops, I thought I heard human voice up there. Yes, there is human voice on county road, maybe. Marker 170. So that is around 10 miles in. I hiked pretty quick today. Picked up my pace. I didn't stop a lot like I usually do. But I might. Since I did pretty close to 10 miles at a decent pace, so I might just stop for a little bit, take a quick break, take a quick drink, then put my glasses on because these bugs right here are really bugging me right now. They kept flying to my eyes. I don't know if someone is really messing around or not, but earlier I just walked past my marker 170 on the tree. That was about at least 300 yards away from this one, and right now I found the land marker. I don't know if it's the same case that a person just pull up the stake and then just put it down right here, or how is it that the mile marker on the tree and on the land is not matching up? At least they are close, like within like couple feet is understandable, but this is like couple hundred yards, at least 300 yards. I walked past the mile marker on the tree for quite a bit already. I don't know if someone is messing around or not, but I have to ask some of the trail volunteers to see what is really going on right here. It's the second time that the land marker and the tree marker is not matching up. It is just weird. 171. About 7 miles, or maybe 7.5 miles left till I get to the end of the section. Right now it's 4:13. 7 miles. Can do 7 miles. I can do in 2.5 hours. Earlier, at a certain point, when the trail was flat and easy, my pace was up to 3.6, 3.7 miles per hour. So that helps a little bit. But now and then the trail gets choppy again. But when it's flat like this, and not a lot of obstacles, then will be an easy hike. Can pick up my pace. So I think definitely someone moved the land marker on the mile marker 170, because from that point to 171 it seems pretty short. So probably someone moved the land marker and drive it down to the ground at a different point. Not supposed to be where the tree marker is. So when I get home, I'm gonna ask a trail volunteer and see what he says. Probably someone just had too much free time. Plus, this section of the trail is it hugs along the county road pretty close. At a certain point, like in some certain clips, you can see that I can see the gravel road from the trail, so people just maybe walk in and out and mess around along the trail. That's just leave some work for some people, you know, like so for some volunteers to correct those issues. But why would someone do that? A free trail for everyone to enjoy, and they just come in and mess around like that. This little mountain right here is called White Oak Mountain, and some decent uphill. I cannot hike really fast. I have to do it slow, but I cannot stop either. When I stop, I don't want to start again. So I have to keep going slowly. White Oak Mountain. (1,500 feet) elevation. Some rough terrain right here. Crossing some drainage. Not deep drainage, but still some uphill. Imagine I was coming up from down there, steep from down there, but lucky that, you know, the trail kind of go to the side of the hill, not like straight up straight up is no way. Oh man. Still slightly up, but not too bad. Slow me down a little bit right there. Finally, I'm on the top of White Oak Mountain, and now I have some wind. Down there on the side of the mountain, the wind was blocked, so it was pretty hot, but up here I have some wind now. That helps me cool down a little bit. Oh man, what a climb. Hopefully it stays flat up on the top for a little bit, so I can get some break from that climb earlier. For some reason today, the bugs just come out in full force. It kept flying to my face, and I tried to put my glasses on, but I'm sweating as I am right now. It's hard to see anything because my glasses get fogged up and wet. Bugging me either way, from the bug or from the sweat. Marker 172. This is how it's supposed to be. Tree marker and land marker at the same place, or within a couple of feet, not a couple hundred yards. I think someone was messing around with those markers that I saw earlier. That tree, that's a huge tree. Climbing over each tree here, I just want to sit down and take a long break, but I cannot do that. I have to keep going. So now it's a little bench right on the trail right there, but I cannot waste time. Time is precious right now, for me, at least. So 172. I have about 6.5 to 7 miles left. Can be done in 2 hours. No big deal. 2 hours. See, what time is it now? For 48. Get there around 7. Hopefully. And all day I barely seen any hawk songs, but now at around mile marker 172. There's quite a few of signs, hawks digging up the ground. This is not recent, maybe a week or 2 weeks old, but they are definitely here in this area. Last time when I finished the section at Highway 7, there's a whole bunch of hawk signs right next to the freeway. But now it's getting pretty deep into the forest. This is not recent, maybe 2 weeks old or more. But they stay in the area. There was a deer on top of that bluff right there, ran away. I saw that some water right here. I'm not gonna filter water. I just soak up my rag so that way I can wipe my face real quick to cool down and keep my rag wet for a little bit. I have to be careful, watch for snake. Feels good. Fresh mountain water. Wets my hair too. Feels good. Get back to the trail. Keep going. Nice scenery. See, there's an old looking road that leads all the way to that point. So there has to be a shelter somewhere. And there's an old fire pit right there too, right in the middle of the road. So that's the dead end, so people just come there and hang out. Camp right there with water, nice water right there too. So when you see a log get turned over like this, you know that there's some kind of strong animals turning it over to look for insects. What kind of strong animal besides bear? Yes, I just passed by a pile of bear poop with full of persimmons right on the trail. I smell it instantly. It was right there on the trail. So there's bear around here. I don't know where he is, but it is getting a little bit thick right now. So I either have to keep talking or turn on my music, so that way if he is around, he can hear me and go away. So that way we don't have to come face to face. That's not a good situation for both of us, right? You don't want to see Mr. Bear, and Mr. Bear maybe don't want to see me either, because why would he? He just want to live his life peacefully. Maybe I'm using the trail in his home, but I'm not gonna stay here. Anyways, mile marker 176, land marker right there. So I have about 2.5 miles, or pretty close to 3 miles, to finish this section. Takes maybe a little bit less than 1 hour. That's a huge fungi compared to my shoe. I don't know what it is. It is soft right now, but probably it's gonna get hard when it dries up a little bit, because we just had some rain recently. Passing a creek. Pretty nice creek. This one is called Crystal Prong. So looks like there used to be some kind of structure, bridge or something, with the cement block still right there. But the bridge is no longer here. So I guess when the water is really high, it's gonna be hard to cross this part right here. So they drilled into the natural rock to build the structure, but I guess the water ran it off somehow. It's no longer here. No more cement. Only that cement block still left over there, but besides that, it's all natural now. I guess you have to do some rock jumping when the water is a little bit high, or just camp somewhere over there, wait until the water to go down, and then continue on the hike. But I'm lucky today, I don't have to wait. Finally, I'm about maybe 1/8 of a mile to get to where I parked my truck. Man, that last climb right there, I'm exhausted. My legs almost give out. Sweating like crazy too at the end. I knew it. Every time close to the end, there's always a steep hill. but it's gonna flat out right now, maybe, or just some decent climb, but not as high as that one right there. So, but I'm getting to my parking spot without it getting completely dark. So that's a good thing. Right now is 7:36, and I was earlier during the day. I said that I would get back to where I parked my truck around 7:15, 7:20ish, but give or take another 7-10 minutes. So 7:45. So that's not too bad. That's within 30 minutes of extra time. That's a lot better than those previous hikes. I projected the hike to be, like, let's say 8 hours, but I always ended up like 9.5, sometimes 10 hours, because I stopped quite a bit. So, but today I stopped twice, 2 short breaks to eat my snack and drink, maybe 10 minutes max on each one. Besides that, I just drink on the go, grab my snack, grab my apple, and just snack while I hike. Just maybe slow down a little bit. But I'm getting back to my truck without it getting dark on me, so that's a good thing. And I have to drive all the way back to Highway 7 to pick up my bike. I think I'm coming to a mile marker. Let's see what is the mile marker over here. It's 3-, but there's no mile marker. Oh, okay, I passed the 3-mile marker, so 179. 179. Let's see, how come they didn't put a 3- on this one? Yeah, they didn't put a 3- on that tree, but that tree got 3- right there without the sign. So I started a little bit after 160 and finish up at a little bit after 179. So this section is pretty close to 19 miles. That's a decent hike, considering that I stopped for more than 2 months. Well, the reason I stopped for more than 2 months because well, let's say my wife and I we just had our first child, so I had to stay home 2 weeks prior to her getting delivery, and then I stay home. My little daughter is almost 2 months old now, so I stay home for a little bit over 2 months. No jogging, nothing, no hiking. Just one time we took out our daughter and walked around the neighborhood a couple of days ago, but the sun was still kind of bright that evening, so she didn't like it at all. So during the fall, I will take her out around the neighborhood and walk her around on the stroller for her to get some fresh air. It's healthy for her to get fresh air and some sunlight. So I think that's wraps up the hike section today. I have a couple, maybe 100 yards left, or a little bit more maybe, until I get to where I park my truck at County Road, I'm assuming 94. It is also called Flatside Pinnacle. Saw quite a few of people came out and jog, hike. So this part of the trail, probably they didn't hike on the trail, they hiked on the county road. But I guess this part a little bit more popular, I guess. Saw quite a few people driving around too, because it's close to Scenic Drive, Highway 7. So it's pretty. Probably during fall season, it's going to be really pretty to take a drive down here. All right, that wraps up for my hike today. Until the next one.